We've got a very special guest who is joining us. Grew up playing for the Doncaster Dragons and Greenhills Montmorency. Just the 10th Victorian and 34th Australian to play Major League Baseball. And he's good enough to join us at the 2020 Baseball Vic Awards night. It's a very warm welcome to Lewis Thorpe. Lewis, welcome, mate. Great to have you here. All the way from Victoria. Where does this find you?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Right now I'm in Minneapolis, just sitting in a hotel right now. It's like a little bubble thing. So we're starting the playoffs tomorrow against Houston. So hopefully that all goes well and we can make it to the World Series.
Tell you what, that sounds like a very exciting tomorrow, but the last 4 or 5 days doesn't sound all that exciting. What have you been up to, being stuck in the little bubble?
Not really anything, just trying to find stuff to do, just even getting out of the room and going down and sitting in our little lobby and hanging out with the team and just trying to keep your mind off being stuck in here and being isolated away. So, yeah, it's just nice to, get out to the field when we can, and then when the games are on, it's game time,
It is tough, isn't it? But 2020, that's what it's thrown at you. We talk about adversity and being able to make sure you can adapt and all of these things. How have you found season 2020 before you get into back out into the field tomorrow?
It's been different. It's all about adjustments, and just learning new things, and it's all a part of it. Just having to deal with all the new procedures and having to wear a mask everywhere, and just doing the COVID testing every other day, and it's just being able to just be out of the field has been great too. Being with the guys, we're lucky to even have a season, and to be playing baseball, it's just been awesome.
It's been tough, as we know, for everyone. Has some of your teammates dealt with it better than you have, or have you dealt with it better than they have? Do you discuss it, or do you just go, "This is what it is, and we just need to deal with it and move on"?
Some guys come into the clubhouse and you can tell they're a little down, and it's just, you got to pick them up, and that's what being a team's about. And if you see them down, just go over there and comfort them and just say it's just going to get better. And then once we're on the field, you really forget about it. But it's just outside of being from the field and being stuck in a hotel or being stuck in your apartment and not being able to go out, that's been tough. But like I said, it's just all about adjustments and having to get used to it.
It's a far cry from probably what you signed up for, but it's also a far cry from playing in the summer with Doncaster Dragons, winter with Greenhills Montmorency. What are some of your memories of junior baseball and growing up playing it 12 months a year?
Just going out and having fun. It's a game, and being around all my friends back home and being able to put on a Greenhills Montmorency uniform or a Doncaster uniform, those were the days, and I love being able to just go out there and have fun and be with my friends. And, being a kid back in Australia, baseball isn't as big as it is, but, there's a small community and everyone knows each other, which is awesome.
We are celebrating Best of the Best for Baseball Vic Awards night over the last couple of nights, and it's always good to celebrate, but we look at the numbers. I mean, only 10 Victorians and 34 Australians have played Major League Baseball. You'd think that just with our sporting background and prowess, it'd be a few more, but it also shows it's a tough path, isn't it?
Oh, it's an extremely tough path, but, it can be done, and it just takes hard work and dedication, I think, and, just being able to just treat it like a game and not take it a little too serious. But, even when I wasn't playing with Doncaster or Greenhills, I'd be throwing a ball against the wall outside against the garage, and it's just the passion I had for the game and the love of the game. I just really enjoyed it. And, I did play Australian rules football too, but, baseball was my one true love.
You put plenty of hard work in, but there's also plenty of tough things that have happened to you off the field. I mean, you've had surgery as well, and there's always going to be niggles, certainly this time of year as well. How do you deal with that sort of adversity? I mean, this is something you couldn't have planned, but, injuries are part of it. Hard work is part of it. How do you deal with all of that?
I've got my family to help me with that a lot, and friends too, and the Minnesota Twins coaching staff, trainers, the weight room guys. They've all got behind me, and it is about overcoming adversity. And I was out of the game for I think about 2.5 years, which was really tough, having to go through Tommy John surgery and then having monoscoliosis straight after that and losing 30 pounds. But it's all about hard work and being dedicated, and that's what got me back to the field, and a lot of support from my family and friends.
I was going to say the start of the journey. You're through your journey at the moment. There's plenty of years ahead, hopefully, which is always good. Is it everything you've dreamed of whilst you're in the middle of it? You're in the bubble quite literally at the moment, but is it everything you dreamed of growing up?
Oh, yeah. It might be even more than what I dreamed of. It's the major leagues, and it's the top of the top. It's about sticking to. So the hard work's not done yet. I've got to earn my role as a key starter in the organization. So hopefully I can keep throwing the ball well, and good things can come.
Where is the balance, though, between everything you've dreamed of, but also knowing that you're living? I mean, this is what they make movies about, mate. You're running around in the eastern fields of Victoria and Melbourne a few years ago. This is what they make movies, but you've also got to make sure this is your job. This is what you do.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, it comes a lot of pressure, but it's about overcoming the pressure, and just like I said, treating it like a game and having fun. And you can't let the emotions get the best of you, and you just got to go out there and try your hardest and leave it all out in the field.
It is tough, of course, everyone in Melbourne and Victoria at the moment, and your heartland, of course. You are in a biosecurity bubble, so it's same, but a little bit different because you still get to get out there. What's a message that you've got for all of our wonderful baseball Vic people who have joined us for an awards night to play the season, but now we're missing out on so much? Have you got a message for everyone who's back home?
Just stay strong, and hopefully soon the restrictions will be lifted and everyone can go out and start playing baseball and having fun again. And it's just, I know it's tough and being inside, but if you got a backyard, go out and even throw a ball against the wall, or maybe go hit off a tee on a net. And there's always ways to get practice in. But I know it's been tough, but hang in there, and hopefully soon you guys will be back to playing baseball activities.
And of course, get on the Twins bandwagon over the next few weeks as well.
Exactly, come support the Twinkies.
Of course, you want to. Mate, it's always great to have people who've been there and made it and are still making it as you go. Thanks so much for joining us. I know it's great to see your face. You've got a lot of familiar people we're watching here as well. And from everyone back home, all your friends and family and supporters, we wish you all the best over the next little while. We look forward to when you can actually come home and say good day to friends and family.
I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining us.